Here are our favorite hidden features from iOS 12 listed in no particular order. If you get a one-time password via text message, iOS will now show you an autofill prompt to help you quickly paste it in the browser or apps. Note that if you enable any SMS spam prevention apps, you don't get the OTP autofill prompt if the message goes into your SMS spam tab. The iPad now has iPhone X-like gestures for the control center. You now swipe down from the top right. To switch between the apps, you can now swipe up from the bottom. On the iPhone X, iPhone XS and the iPhone XS Max and the iPhone XR, you can now add more than one face to Face ID for unlocking the device. Go to Settings, Face ID and Passcode, and select Set up an alternate appearance. Go to the Settings, Control Center, Customize Controls. You'll see a new option called the QR Code Scanner. This allows you to quickly open the camera and scan QR codes or take pictures. You can now allow iOS to automatically install new software updates. Go to Settings, General, Software Update, tap Automatic Updates and switch it on to enable this. You'll be notified before iOS updates are installed. The Workflow app makes a reappearance as Siri shortcuts. Go to Settings, Siri and search All Shortcuts. Here you will find a bunch of shortcut suggestions and you can tap any, record a phrase, and Siri will execute that action when you say that phrase. The Hey Siri trigger keyword has been around for a while, but now it works even when your iOS device is in low power mode. The Photos app has been revamped on iOS 12. You can see a For You tab that highlights various memories from your photo album. The app also sends you sharing suggestions based on the trips you've been on recently, or if it's been a year since certain trips, etc. If you use an Apple Watch, you will see the new activity stickers in the Messages app. If you use Safari on iPad, each browser tab will now show you the favicon of the website. This is a much requested feature that's also coming to Safari for Mac. Third-party password managers such as 1Password and LastPass can now be used inside apps as well. Until iOS 11, you could use these password managers to fill passwords in Safari and other browsers via the share sheet. However, unless third-party apps integrated these apps, there was no way to use them to fill passwords there. With iOS 12, you can quickly fill passwords from 1Password into pretty much any app. Go to Settings, Battery and scroll down to see detailed battery usage data with nice graphs that help you understand which apps have used the most. Go to Settings, General, Dictionary. There's a bilingual Hindi-English dictionary here, which helps with word predictions when you use the Hindi transliteration keyboard. Go to Settings, General, Dictionary, and select any of the two thesaurus dictionaries. Now in any writing app, select any word and tap Lookup. After you tap Lookup, you'll see synonyms for that word. This feature doesn't let you copy a word and replace it, so you'll have to remember these and manually replace the word. The Voice Memo app has received a much needed revamp in iOS 12. Now apart from the redesign, the app has some nifty options too. Go to Settings, Voice Memos. Here you can choose to clear deleted voice recordings after a certain number of days, and decide whether you want to record in a compressed audio format or lossless. Similarly, you can find new settings for the Apple Podcasts app under Settings, Podcasts. Notable new options are the ones that let you change how far forward or back you can skip. This ranges from 10 to 60 seconds. If you have an iPhone with 3D Touch, you can force press the on-screen keyboard to bring out the trackpad style text selector tool. You can now access this on iPhones that don't have 3D Touch too. Just long press the spacebar to use this feature. If you live in a place where air quality is a big concern, iOS 12's weather app now shows air quality readings as well. This doesn't show up for all cities at the moment. We spotted air quality index for New Delhi, but not for Mumbai. So these are some of the hidden features in iOS 12. Thanks for watching, and for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.